delicious cinnamon rolls from scratch and an amazing cream cheese frosting that makes it over the top. For my dough, I like to start with some warm milk, and I use milk instead of water. That's gonna help the dough stay a little bit more moist. You're gonna wanna add a little bit of sugar and some dry yeast into your warm milk. That's where your yeast is going to live and grow and thrive. You're gonna mix that up and then put that aside for about 5 minutes and let it bubble away. And in the meantime, you can crack some eggs and mix those up. And then you're going to start adding, after your 5 minutes, you want your raft to develop on top of your milk, your yeast raft. And when it looks about like that, you're gonna wanna start to add in your other ingredients, your eggs that you mixed up. Third cup of vegetable oil. Some salt. I used some Himalayan pink salt there. Mix that all up, and then you're gonna add your flour. And I mix the flour, and then I knead it until the gluten starts to stretch. And once it starts to pull away from the bowl, that's when you know. And then I transfer it to another bowl, a bowl that's lined with some oil. Cover that and let it proof for 2 hours. I know it's a long wait. But while that's proofing, you can make your frosting and even snack on that while you're waiting. It's so good. Cream cheese, butter, powdered sugar. Lots of mixing until it's all mixed up thoroughly and nice and smooth. Some vanilla really puts it over the top. And then some milk to thin it out. If you like a drizzle instead of a smear, you can just add more milk and then you can get a bit of a drizzle. But I like to really load it up. Now that the dough is doubled in size, that's you want to flour a nice surface area where you can roll it out. That's a nice moist looking dough that has doubled in size. I'm going to dump that out onto a well-floured rolling surface. And then I cut it in half, easier to work with that way, and make 2 balls. Flour the top. And then roll that out to about a 1/4 inch thickness. And there you have just a nice thin bread dough, and now you start to add some flavor here. Butter, all your luxurious ingredients, brown sugar, loaded up. White sugar, you get a little better coverage with the white sugar. And then cinnamon. Lots of cinnamon gives you that good flavor. It is a cinnamon roll after all. And then roll it up. Nice, tight roll. And then you're going to cut it and portion it into nice little rolls. 2 methods there. You can either use dental floss or a knife, depending on what you're more comfortable with. Put them into baking pans with some space, because again, they got to arise. You want to let them proof for another 20 minutes or so until they're all bubbled up. Bianca was getting tired of waiting there. But once they've again gone up in size about another 1/3, pop them in the oven at 350 for around 25 minutes. And bada bing, bada boom. We got a nice tight spiral on that one. So
That was good.